This is my 2004 Vespa ET4 and it has a broken seat. So in today's video I'm going to show you how with some simple hand tools get this swapped and what a nice simple easy job it is. Let me show you how. So I bought my Vespa last month back in November, and if you watch my intro video there's a couple of things just to very quickly update you on. Firstly, the tax disc holder that was here, I've removed that. Had a couple of tax discs in, all confirming it was a Canary Wharf vehicle, but one bolt out, tax disc removed, holder removed, straight back in, torqued up. I also had a broken exhaust, there's a video on that, but that is still here and working nicely, no issues at all. Bit of my bodywork fell onto it though and created a bit of a mess, which is a real shame. Anyway, back to the seat. The problem we've got with the seat here is that it's sort of split here, it's got some damage up here, and perhaps worse is if I lift it up here, it's badly cracked up at the top here. Now, if you've watched my intro video on this Vespa, you'll know that this Vespa was or attempted to be stolen, and I think what had happened here is that they've like levered the seat up and cracked this. So it has to go, but really the job is very simple. There's a couple of fixings down here that have to remove, and then removing the lock and this catch mechanism and swapping that over to the replacement seat. For the replacement seat, I've bought this. This is also from an ET4, but I think unlike mine, which is a 50, this has come from a 125, not that I think it matters. It's in much better condition, as you can see. There is a tiny little gap here, but no problems, and a tiny little nick out of the top here, but again, nothing to be concerned about. But genuine Piaggio part, and more importantly, it's not broken up here at all. So let's get everything, get the old seat off, get the lock swapped into this one, and I'll show you exactly what you need to do if you need to do the same job yourself. First thing to do then is remove your helmet bucket thing, and then that exposes two screws here. I've got, you can see in my case where someone's already been here and cut a slot into that one, and this one is a regular Phillips or a Posi, so I'm hoping that they come apart. Yep, that's it, fine. So that one's out. We'll just use the Phillips on this where someone's cut a slot into it. There we go. And these are the only two things holding the saddle seat in. So once these are off, open, we should just lift out. As you're doing this last screw, make sure you're holding the saddle or seat, because there's a bit of weight behind it. And then with those two done, it just lifts away. With the original seat now on the bench, there's two things I need to do. One is remove this clip here, which is a sort of metal holding clip. Just put that safely to one side. And then there's a Phillips or Posi screw here that I need to remove. I'll do that there. And then this should then slide out here like that. And then just using a screwdriver, should be able to push the original lock out, and that's the bit I need to keep because that's coded to my key. So I'm just curious how these things work. Yeah, so then all the blades go in for that. So yeah, but super simple. Just push that in from behind using the screwdriver, and out it comes. That's it, done with that seat. So with the replacement brown seat now on the bench, I've got to put the lock back in. Interestingly, and obviously I think, it can only go in one orientation or 180 degrees, presumably to line up with this mechanism here. So let's slot that in. I'm going to just, this is the point where you forget which way the things go, isn't it? It goes like that, obviously. So slot this in. Get it to line up with the lock mechanism. There we go. And let's just test that that works okay. There we go. Ooh. Do that. And that, I believe, is what that screw going in there for, is so that you don't overextend it. So let's get that screw in. There we go, and it stops you going too far, which is very helpful. And then just pop in the little retaining clamp thing. I'll give that a click clean, because it's a bit filthy. It was in that way, wasn't it? And then just slot that back in like that. And there we go, lock mechanism in. Let's get the seat back on the Vespa. Just before I do that though, I almost forgot, I need to put in my toolkit. Even though my Vespa is 21 years old, I was very pleased to see when it arrived that I got this. Let's just check it all fits in nicely. There we go, all good. So with the brown seat then, just a case of getting your holes lined up and reinserting your screws. So those two fixings back in there, it's then just a case of reinserting your helmet bucket thingy and then just putting your seat down like that. Now in my particular case, because this bike was stolen, there is an issue here and I'll explain that. But for the rest of you, that should be job done. So as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this Vespa previously was the subject of an attempted theft. And I think what's happened is where they've levered that seat up, they broke the original seat, but they also broke the part that should be here. And so someone has now neatly cut out what I assume was the broken bit. That broken bit would have a metal part here that the clip from the seat engages with. There was a temporary fix. Someone has sort of bolted this thing in underneath this black framework here, but it's not original, and second-hand bits of these are easily available. I've got one, so I'm going to get that fitted as well. But this, normally, if you're just changing your seat, you don't need to replace this. This is specific to my situation because of, as I mentioned, the attempted theft. So there we go. That's how to change the seat on your Vespa ET4. I'm confident that that would be the same for an ET2 as well. They're the same frame of bike. And as you saw, just needed a couple of screwdrivers and a bit of patience, and away you go. I hope you found that helpful. If you did, let me know, send me a comment, hit that like, and I look forward to coming to you in a new video very soon. Thanks and goodbye.